Testing, hi. Can you talk?
No, I will not talk.
Nice, that's still coming up.
Ah, shit.
It's all. Can I just put this in this pocket?
Absolutely. Oh, that's crazy. I have an actual bucket in here.
There we go.
All right. Sweet. So how many of these have you done so far?
I think 10.
10.
I think so.
Okay. First
Testing?
one.
Can you talk?
Talking, potato, bananas. I'm about to slob on this fucking rap.
Yeah, go for it.
It's so crazy. You gonna hear all of that. You gonna hear some... And some like, oh my God.
It'd be kind of funny if it was an hour of just that.
That'd be not bad, actually. That'd be a pretty good one. Hey, it's a MR type of podcast now.
I forgot my H1Ns. We're going to use my camera just to record the audio. Then I'll strip it later.
Okay. So, if you don't want to see me...
Testing. Hi.
Oh.
Well, that works. That's working. Cool, dude. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, this is just pretty candid. Like, it's supposed to be just like two people talking, like actual conversations kind of thing.
Right.
Because like I find like in an actual like podcast setting, like the stuff they're talking about, real people like don't talk about it. Like that's not an actual conversation. Because like if you look at podcasts, like even like a podcast like Joe Rogan, it's like people don't actually talk about that stuff, you know? Like it's just something they talk about because it's like popular or like they're trying to sell something. You know what I mean? Well, we can talk about aliens. It's real. Were you surprised?
Was that surprised?
Yeah, were you surprised that aliens are real?
I mean, like, to be honest, I don't know.
Like, how do you feel about it?
I really feel that way of like, I like the fact that it wasn't like confirmed. I don't want it confirmed. I want it to just be like,
wait, what do you mean it's not confirmed?
Wait, isn't it confirmed? It got confirmed.
No, it is confirmed.
It's confirmed now. And that's...
Well, this guy came in from and like spoke in front of Congress and said aliens are real.
Right. If you don't like this rap, I'm not gonna like you, by the way.
Oh, good. No, good.
Good. I was actually reading into it, and there was some dude that was like actually saying that he said he saw one.
Yeah.
Is really like the case. But I don't know if the government said, yeah, we've been working on it. But apparently they've been working on it for like 10 years, so. A full decade.
Yeah, they said the aliens were real like a long time ago. Like the CIA like put it out there.
Mm-hmm. I don't want that. I want like just the crazy people to be like, oh, aliens are real. You guys are just looking behind. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, no. I won't say that out loud, but I believe it at home, you know? I like that.
You like want them to have something almost?
Yeah, a little bit. Because now, like, if it's real, now we're going to actually like engage. And that's scary.
I don't think people are going to care.
You don't think people are going to care about aliens?
I don't think so. But, well, like, here's the thing. Like, it's happening right now. Like, no one...
Do you remember there was, like, Area 57 or some shit? Area 51? There was a military area.
Area 51.
Is it 51?
Yeah.
And they did a whole strike there just to know more about aliens, remember? And people just actually traveled all the way there just to be like, we want to know about it. So that's why I know that, like, people will still care about aliens, and it's going to get scary. Damn, that shit got messy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that looks sexy still, though.
I actually don't mind if you put the fries in the wrap. I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm. You ever had burger with eggs in it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My favorite type of burger right there.
Mm-hmm.
I would make it fucking breakfast as well as lunch. Put the fries in. Fuck it.
Well, I like high protein food, so like eggs in a burger is like amazing, you know? Yeah. I talk about protein a lot, I'm sorry.
That really ruined that burger for me a little bit.
What?
The fact that you were like, I'm looking for protein. I was like, man, I was just talking about the taste of the egg.
I'm kind of a gym rat.
I see. I can see.
I kind of eat really well, so I'm always like thinking about like protein and nutrients and like how calories and shit like that. Like I remember I went to this restaurant and it was like a smokehouse brisket, and like she was explaining to me the brisket sandwich, and I was like, I was like, how much does each portion weigh? She's like, I don't know, like a pound. And then I Googled like a pound of brisket protein conversions.
Oh my God.
And I was like doing the math with her in my head, like with her at the same time.
Oh God.
Once you start working out, because I work out every day.
Wow. Every day?
Every day.
7 days a week.
Yeah. So like I work out my body from Monday to Friday. And then weekends I go do like a cardio.
Like a run or...
Yeah, so like yesterday or last weekend, I did the Stanley Park. Like I walked the entire thing. And the next day I just like did cardio, like walked around and stuff like that. And then this weekend I'm doing Groot's Grind.
What grind?
Groot's Grind.
The hell is that?
It's like this big hike in Vancouver. It's like supposed to be like hard or something, I don't know. No. But like, yeah, so the thing is, it's like, I work out so much that I need to, it's kind of like a lifestyle now. Like I can't just not have it in my thoughts. You know?
Fair.
Right.
I mean, it's every day at this point, so that's really insane. Damn. I mean, that's impressive. I respect that. I want to get there, but not 5, 7. No, like I want like 4 days a week. You know, some like some just to keep me up in shape, but not like take me up in shape.
Yeah, honestly, like getting big was kind of a secondary thing for me. Like now, I want to get as big as I can because it's fun. But before, when I started working out, it was just for like mental clarity. Because like I was working in this hotel as a chef, and for like 2 years straight, I was living in this like hotel room, and all they had was like a gym, not in the hotel, but like outside the hotel, like this gym facility in a small town. And all I could do was like go to the gym in the morning. Like that was my space, right? Because like I'd work twice a day, and for the entire day I'd work like 16 to 17 hours.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and I'd work once in the morning, and it'd be split. So once in the morning, then the kitchen would close for breakfast. Sorry, the kitchen was closed for breakfast, but the hotel could have breakfast. Because like it was like a restaurant inside a hotel, but like the public could go to the restaurants, like having a Denny's and Sandman. So the public couldn't eat in the hotel in the morning because the restaurant was closed, but the hotel could. So I'd have to be up at like from 5 a.m. to 8:30 making breakfast, and then I'd have to close, clean, and then leave, then come back for like 11 to 9 for like 2 years.
11 to 9?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so the only thing I could do was work out. So I just worked out. I wrote like Johnny Blair, and I worked on film, things like that. But it's really hard to like really work on film or like work on Johnny Blair when like you're just so tired afterwards. And it's hard to like write in a hotel room because like you're there all the time, so you don't really get that clarity. It's like a scheduled basis, so like the creativity of like things are kind of gone because you're just on the clock all the time. And at any given time they can just call you and be like, hey, we need you downstairs, hurry up, even on like your days off. Like I remember I worked an entire month straight.
What now?
Yeah. And it was crazy. And like the thing was like I was on salary, so I didn't get any extra money. It was terrible. Yeah. And so then that was bad. And like, it was really abusive, toxic workplace. And so working out was my only thing. So like getting jacked was a secondary thing. And then just happened because like, I just liked it. And then now it's just, I can't really stop now.
Did you quit that job, or did it fall off? Like it was a break?
I had to quit. My general manager, Glenn, it was called a food fair, the restaurant.
Oh, wow. Fully snitching him out.
Yeah, of course. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
But he slapped me in the face.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I had to like.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I had to like call the police on him. And,
oh wow.
It was the whole thing.
Okay.
I don't give a shit. I'll say it like to anything to anyone. I tell everyone because like fuck that guy.
No,
fuck that company. But working out was the only thing I had like to do. You know, that like took me out of the kitchen. And so like just like gym every day, going for swims on weekends, things like that. It was like the only space I had because after I was done work, it's not like I was going home. I lived upstairs in a hotel room.
Still at
so
work.
Yeah, so it wasn't really a space.
I get that because I did a summer job once up in Bella Bella, and it was the same thing. Well, I was in the kitchen, but I was working as a server, and they also accommodated me as well.
Yeah,
so I was like living on the spot.
Yeah,
but like the shifts were crazy because you would like I was practically starting at 6:30, and then I'd have a break during the afternoon from like 12 to 4.
exactly.
And then 4 to like 11, 12.
And sorry, this was a kitchen, right?
I was server.
Oh, server. Well, that's the thing though. It's still in the
It's a
same.
little chiller.
It's still in the same industry, but the thing about like working as a server or like in a line cook, whatever, you don't get breaks because like when people are supposed to get breaks, like lunch, breakfast, dinner, whatever, you need to be online. Like that's when you're online, and then you do it afterwards. So you're eating like over trash cans, over counters, or you're not eating all things
and
like
you
that.
Eat fast also.
Yeah, I'm a
I'm
fast eater because of that. Because like I had to like just eat really quickly.
And then you're gone. That was exactly it. And the hours were insane. You were working a lot. But there was a little gym. It was a tiny ass fucking gym. Barely, it had like a few dumbbells, maybe a squat machine, and then a bench press, and then a few like weights here and there, and a treadmill. But that didn't matter because I was like, I can just run outside. But that was the only little spot that I would have in there that I was like, okay, I can like just go in here and like let my body go.
It's like releasing.
It's a little sanctuary.
Exactly.
And back then I was still into writing, so I was still like try to write, but it was still harder to write. I find in that time than any other time I've been. Yeah.
What would you write?
Asking me a question fully in my bite, bro. That's rude.
That was my bad.
No, I first started writing poetry. That was my first writings. I always was into poetry.
Yeah.
And then after that escalated to like little tiny skits, little tiny stories. I was short stories.
Yeah.
And then from then it went to like skits, and then I don't know how the fuck I ended up doing some comedy in there, but yeah, it just kind of grew from there. I always wanted to be a rapper. I remember I was like, I want to be a rapper, but I'm just not hard enough. I don't have that like. No, mine is slow. Like, no.
Do you have to be?
You don't have to
that hard anymore though, because I feel like Don Glover kind of broke that.
Definitely did. You don't have to be that hard. I just didn't have the. I went to a studio a couple times.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because like if you look at like Tyler the Creator, he's not hard.
Tyler the Creator is insane.
No, but I know he's talented. I love his music.
No, I mean he's insane. Like legally should be named insane. Is he? Like he's crazy. Have you seen any of his stuff from early on?
Maybe, but like that doesn't mean he's hard though.
No, he's not hard. He's just crazy. But like even a hard person won't fuck around with a crazy man. You know, like there's like it's like Kanye in a little way, but like he's even different. But no, I don't know why. I just never.
Oh, good.
Yeah, dude. Super Baba, I'm giving them a shout out right here. Super Baba is the spot if you're in Vancouver.
It's really good.
Too good.
I'm very impressed.
Good. Yeah. They killed that shit. I've done that. I've actually not tried the beef coda before.
Good.
It's good, hey. I'm gonna try it next.
I'm having chicken for dinner, so I don't want to
double down. That's fair. What the hell? Yeah. Back then I used to write poetry. Did you ever watch Def Jam Poetry? Or
no.
Sorry, Def Poetry Jam. There it is.
No, but I used to write poetry when I was a kid too.
Oh,
I used to go into competitions and stuff, and like I would have to like write poems and recite them, and I would like travel like Alberta and shit. When I was a kid.
I'm sorry, but
and then the crack happened.
And then I fell in love with the crack. There's a James Brown story right there. But I also wouldn't expect that in Alberta, out of all places. I can't imagine it just Albertian sitting inside of a hall. It's like, that was beautiful. They're just whispering. I don't expect them to whisper.
I don't know. I think I'm not saying I'm great, but like I think like if you look at Johnny Cash, I'm not comparing myself to Johnny Cash, but like the story of Johnny Cash is kind of like you didn't like none of his family ever expected him to do that. Do you know what I mean? Especially like he was coming from a place of like kind of a Christian Times of kind of music, and then he like broke that into more blues kind of music. Do you know what I mean? Like he brought that into fruition because like his was more like not hardcore country, but like kind of darker country than the old school country that he was like playing with. So what I'm saying is it's like, I guess art always finds a way. Like art always comes up from like people that just need it, you know? They need it, so they make it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what
so like, yeah, so like I guess like poetry doesn't make sense in Alberta, but at the same time it does make the most sense in Alberta because like it's not meant to be there. So people that need it like will do it.
Good actually.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to say quite good because like I don't want to say I'm so good at it. I was really good at it. But like at the same time, it's like people just needed it. Yeah. People need things like art where they don't have it. So like people make it, you know? Because like when I was a kid, I would like write poetry, songs, and stories because like I didn't have like a great childhood. So like it just happened.
It was a way to move. That's fair. That's exactly like I find that like any kid also needs a way of letting themselves just kind of I don't even know how to explain that, but flourish, I guess, in a way. Just like
express themselves.
Thank you. Express themselves. And everybody has their own way. I mean, everybody wishing a little bit that they were like that kid that just needed to run. Also, that kid is probably the most messed up out of all of them.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yes, he ends up being like the cool quarterback that gets all the bitches, but it's not okay.
Does he get all the bitches though?
Just in high school, that's it. After that, it's gonna fall off. I feel like that's rude to say, but I mean, I don't know.
His camera's gonna die.
Oh no!
But we have this, so that works. Nice. And this stuff is recording, like on the things.
It is.
Yeah, they do record themselves. I've just never trusted it. I guess. I don't know.
Do you have trust issues over here?
Yeah, I've trust issues with like technology, like camera technology, I guess, camera equipment, because like you just don't know. That's why you have like 3 audios going, because you just don't know.
What? That's fair. That's fair. Because like anything at any point could always fuck up. That's the only problem.
Well, it's like when something comes out, like these Rode mics, when they come out and they're like, these Rode mics are like the newest things. They're going to be like the best things ever. That's the only thing you need on set. Like they're the best lavalier mics, da da da. But it's like when people buy them, they're just thinking about that's going to be their saving grace for the entire thing. But you have to think about the logistics. When you're buying camera equipment, you have to think about the logistics of the actual equipment. Like, what are you going to run it on? How are you going to run it? Does it need power? Where are you going to get power? You have to think about all those things, right? And I think people sometimes like forget that that's a whole other thing you have to think about.
I mean, you kind of learn that over time of filming. I feel like. I've never asked, actually, how long have you been filming for?
Like since 2014, I've been learning how to film.
In 2023, fuck. That's like almost 10 years, man.
I used to, so when I first moved to Edmonton, I was trying to like get into film, but I didn't know how. And so that's where stand-up came in, because I was like, well, maybe if I go to stand-up, I'll meet like filmmakers. Because like,
fair enough.
Well, if you look at like filmmakers, a lot of, oh yeah, you're dead. Okay, it's fine. But this one's still going. And it says recording on it. We're going to find out.
We shall. Oh, and you're also recording on this too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so much recording happening. You had 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, this is dead, but I still have that, I guess. But like, that's what I mean by like being prepared. Like, because like if anything goes out, I have this, and this has been my saving grace. Because like nowadays, phone microphones are like very powerful now. Yeah, they're really good now.
I did actually. My friend had a concert.
Yeah,
it was his first time, so I went around and recorded, and I was doing like little tiny interviews, and that was my microphone. I used the microphone, and I had another guy just doing the camera.
Cool, that works out. Yeah. But anyways, so that's how I got into stand-up because just like you, I started writing like skits, started writing vines, and then like I started being in love with vines, and I was like, oh, this is so much fun, you know?
Yeah. Vines was awesome.
Yeah. And but what I didn't notice was like when I was writing vines, I was like really writing like little tiny movies, you know? And then something just clicked. I was like, oh, I like making movies. I want to make movies. And then I was like, I don't know how though. And I was living in Grand Prairie at the time.
Where the hell is that?
It's like an hour away from. It is the crime capital of Alberta.
How?
I don't know, a lot of drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grand Prairie. It sounds like some drug place. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's how I explain it to people. They're like, "What's Grand Prairie?" Like, it's the crime capital of Alberta. If you want to know that, but yeah. So I got into stand-up comedy because I wanted to meet filmmakers. So when I moved to Edmonton to do stand-up comedy, it was so that I can meet filmmakers. And then like I went to scene. I was like, "Hey, does anyone like make film? Like, I want to make films and skits and stuff like that." And then I met my friend, my now longtime friend, Patrick Crossman, and like he and I would make a video like almost a week. And he would like show me how to film and like show me cameras and show me like editing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like teach and send me videos to watch and like show me directors and things like that.
Okay.
And then that like sparked the intuition to like, I want to do this more. Like I really like this. Like stand-up comedy I like, but like it's kind of a secondary thing to it. I like the process and I think it's fun. And I think overall it's a really good community to be a part of. But I don't it's not like a career thing, you know, it's more of just like I enjoy the art of it. Yeah. How'd you get in comedy? Sorry, you're eating. I always ask that. I always do that.
I love how you absolutely ignored the way I demolished that round.
Oh, you want this? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I thought you had a dog.
Oh.
I thought you was pointing at a dog, and I thought you wanted me to give them this to the dog. That's what I thought was happening. I looked down, and I was gonna see. I thought in my head, I was like, "There's gonna be like a little chihuahua looking at me." Yeah. I heard him say peace, and he's like, "Give him a piece." That's what I thought he said. And so when I looked down, I thought I was gonna see a dog like staring at me, and I was like, "Okay."
Okay, you were good. I wasn't sure if you were gonna give it to the dog. Like,
of course, if a dog wants food, I'll give it. What do you mean?
It would have been funnier if you just said no, though. Fuck that dog. No.
Frail.
But back to that question. How I got into stand-up comedy. Fuck. Well, it was random as shit. But like, I always loved stand-up though. Like, I always loved funny dudes, and like, I learned English through like watching movies and shows and stand-up. Really.
Oh yeah.
Because I moved from France when I was 13.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Why don't you have an accent?
I lost it.
Is that she just said?
No, it does throw people off because like when I say it, usually they're like, "Oh, what the fuck?" You're from there. No, I lost it in high school.
Okay. Do they get like disgusted? Has anyone ever been like mad?
No, but I was mad when I lost it because like a lot of people thought that the French accent was really hot. Not gonna lie to you. And I can't control it. Well, now I can control it a little better. I've been like practicing it, but.
Did your mom have a French accent?
My mom doesn't speak English.
Oh my! So you can speak French?
Yeah, she speaks French.
No, you.
Me, yeah, that's my first language.
Oh, right, of course. That'd be so funny.
I just have a French accent speaking English.
That'd be so funny if you were in France and like you didn't know any French until you were 13.
That would, oh man. Actually, my friend from here just went to France for like 2 months. Doesn't speak a lick of French. It was awful for him. He was hating what he was eating because he kept on ordering things he didn't want. And I was like, French people are not going to help you because they're dicks. So,
are they dicks?
Yeah, no, French people are not nice people. Well, like, overall, if you go to France, yeah, no, you won't like 3/4 of the people. But there's a quarter of them that'll be like, yeah, they're cool. Maybe.
I don't like the French anyway.
Okay. You know, I said that at a show yesterday that I'm French, and one of the comics was like, oh man, now I can't like you. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
So the World War II. I actually don't know what war we were.
We lost all of it. We were always on the winning side, but we technically lost all of them.
Well, we lost World War II, like we all did, right?
Did we? No, we didn't. We won. Well, like,
Come on.
we.
I think that's my favorite gaslighting. It's like when I talk to people, I'm like, well, we lost World War II. Like, what do you mean lost? It's like, come on.
Come on now.
I mean, you both know we lost World War II.
Yeah,
My favorite part is like I'm a minority, but I like talking like I'm like a white, like a racist white person.
oh, but you could do it.
No, I can't. I'm allowed to. Yeah. I get away with it all the time. And here's the thing: I'm cute. Like I'm small and cute. So people don't take me seriously. You know what I mean? Like people just think, oh, he's so cute. Like that's fine. I can say the most racist shit, and I have. And people just like it.
Okay. I don't know if they just like it. Though I will say, when I had my French accent, I used to get away with a lot of things that I don't think I could get away with before. Like a casual thing, my friend will remind me this every day, from high school, sadly. But when I was in high school, I would like talk to my friends and be like, "Oh, kill yourself, man. Have a good day." And like, that would be a thing. And people would laugh exactly the same way you did, and be like, "Haha, thanks." Well,
It's I don't know what it is, but like we just get away with it. I think here's the thing. I think if you are almost if you do that comedy where it's kind of what's the word? Mean-spirited. People can tell if someone's mean-spirited, and someone can tell if like it's just being ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, I have these two Aboriginal friends, like really close. We work together. We used to work together. And like I would say the most meanest fucking things to them, and they would just always laugh. Like all the time. And like I have a lot of Aboriginal friends, and like they always laugh at my fucking mean jokes. But because it's like I say ridiculous fucking things. I'm not like mean-spirited, like directional.
Looking to hurt. You just saying
it's
some
like
wild stuff.
It's like almost okay. So like I said this one joke to my friend Creedon, and we worked in construction, right? And like we need tape to like tape shit. It doesn't matter. So he needed tape, and like oh no, some guy. Oh yeah, Creedon was like, "Does anyone have tape?" And then I was like, "No one give him tape. He gets it from the government." And he laughed so hard. It's a good joke.
It's good stuff.
Here's the thing, though. It's like, it's not mean-spirited because it's so ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when people hear that joke, like, if people hear this podcast, they hear me say that. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so fucking stupid. No way does someone actually believe that. Do you know what I mean?
No.
And it's almost like it's the joke. I like those kind of jokes. I like those kind of almost anecdotes. How do you say it?
Anecdotes.
Yeah, those kind of ones. Because like it's almost flipping the norm of people who are actually like racist. Do you know what I mean? Because like there's that really big stigma that Aboriginals, they get money for the government, which is not fucking true. They don't get anything for the fucking government. I hate that fucking rumor.
Damn.
I hate the rumor that like Aboriginals get money from the government and that like they live on the res for free because like no one wants to live on the fucking res. It's a terrible fucking place.
No.
So it fucking bothers me. But anyways, so it flips the norm of like that stigma of like people saying that because it's just not true. So it becomes funnier, you know? But I hate when people are just like mean-spirited racist funny, you know? Like they're like I don't know. Like when people are just being like get in the kitchen, make me a sandwich, or like those things. Yeah, those jokes are stupid because it's not you're not being creative. You're not being like engaging at all. You're just saying stupid shit
and really repeating stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
you're just repeating the harm of like generations of like shitty things that have been done. You're not making anything funny.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, actually, I went and watched like Dave Chappelle's show here in Vancouver.
Yeah,
and wait, am I allowed to talk that? Well, yeah, the fuck, I have nothing to do with it.
No one's watching this. I get 14 views. No one. Don't think anyone's gonna watch this.
What the fuck was I watching? That was like, oh, dude, like I'm gonna. Oh yeah, it was Modern Family. It was Modern Family, and it was the song "Because I'm Happy," and then the guy from Modern Family was like, "This Pharrell stole my song because I actually did this song 2 years ago on this like platform," and then the girl was like, "What? Who cares?" And he's like, "It had 59 views."
I like that 59 views.
Like, yeah, definitely stolen. Absolutely stole it.
That's so funny. 59 views. That's good. I like that a lot.
Because it sounds like a lot in a little way.
Yeah.
59 is actually still a good
59
amount
is
of
pretty good.
people.
If I could get an average of 59 views, but like the thing is, it's not even about the views anymore. It's about the view duration. Like how long is someone watching your video?
True.
Because when someone clicks on your video, that's one view.
Yep.
But if they click off of it after 30 seconds and that hits you, like you're gonna see the algorithm for you is gonna like hinder.
Oh damn, that sucks. Yeah, you gotta actually like catch
you have to
them in.
keep them in, right?
That's the thing I always think about when I make little videos that I post on Instagram. I'm like,
because like views don't mean anything. It's like engagement. Like how long are they watching for? Because like the series The Flail right now, it's like 16 minutes, and my view duration's like 3 minutes.
Oh.
So it's like,
oh my god,
you know what I mean? So it's like it gets maybe 59 views or whatever, which is nice. Like, but the duration of people watching it's very short.
Enough. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean? But I don't know.
But it's
It's just part of the process. Like that's the thing. You have to kind of take the thing about creating right now. Like the thing about creating when you want to make it an actual like career, because I want Judy's Productions to be a thing one day. But like the thing about it's like you can't look at that, but at the same time you have to look at that. You can't look at that number and care, but you can't put your soul into it. But at the same time, you have to look at that number and care and put your mind to it.
I find it's kind of more like feedback, like it's the same thing for a script. You're like bringing in somebody and you're like, let me know everything. Like, I don't care if it's not going to like be nice to you. That's exactly what I need.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a thing to think about.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't think it matters. Because when you're creating something, I don't think you should be, I don't know how to say it, but it's like I've watched a lot of interviews where they're like, if you're creating, don't even care for no likes, no views, none of that. Just like create because you want to create. That's what should be pushing you. And that, I get it. But then of course, like if you've been creating, it's normal to like look at like how is it being accepted by the people.
I 100%. I've seen those too. And here's the thing. I agree with you and I agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like when I see a director like, I don't know, like Steven Spielberg be like, well, you just have to create something. It's like, shut up, you billionaire. you can make like a film about like a box for an hour, 2 hours. Just shoot that and people will come see it.
I would.
People would come see it, right? So shut the fuck up. Don't tell me just create something. Here's the thing. I think there should be a balance of like you should
treat some good.
you should be creating something for yourself, but at the same time you should be creating something good that you would want to share. It should be like the same thing. Kind of like Superbad. Like
that was
Superbad, they wrote that when they were like 14, right?
Yeah, in high school.
But the thing is, it's had like 20 rewrites up until when it was made.
Yeah.
Like when they met Judd Apatow and they gave it to him, he read it and he was like, you need to fix this. This is fucking stupid.
As he should.
And then it took like 20 other rewrites. Cause like, have you ever read like the original script? Like when they were 14?
Oh, it's so bad. Probably.
It's okay. Well, first of all, think about the story. Cause like
the story itself still isn't good.
Well, the story now can be, it's more than two guys wanting to get girls drunk to have sex. Right? Cause like, that's like the plot. The plot. Two horny guys want to get girls drunk to have sex with.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's messed up.
That's weird.
It's weird.
But here's the
for
thing.
High school, though.
Yeah, of course. But the thing is, it's like, so they had to rewrite that in a way where like you feel bad for them and they don't get the girls at the end. But then at the same time, they get something better at the end. So it's like they get friendship, but also they grow as people because they both like venture off with the girls they wanted to get with anyways, but not in the way they thought. So like it's a total like change of pace, but at the same time they have a new level of friendship and like you grow with them and you feel good. It's the perfect movie. Mm-hmm. But like the script didn't have that in the beginning. It was just like yeah, let's get them drunk and like have sex with them. It's like fuck, man.
Oh, dude. Oh god.
It's so bad. But at the same time, it's like they're 14.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. They wrote it like that.
Yeah. But Yeah, so Superbad's like one of those movies where you have to like they wanted to make something, but then it took them time to make it actually good, like really good. You know, like there's another movie called Mystery Team. I think I talked to you about that movie, Mystery Team. Mystery Team's a movie by Derek Comedy, and it's Donald Glover's first movie.
Oh,
like he helped write it, so he's a co-writer, and he did the music for it, and he acted in it. It's called Mystery Team.
Mr. What?
Mystery Team.
Mystery Team.
Yeah, I think you can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm impressed that I don't know a movie from Donald Glover right now.
It's a very old movie.
Dude, I've watched all of his like YouTube stuff.
Like you watched Derek Comedy?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, really? It's on there. Weird.
Guess
you're not a big fan.
Guess you just not. Mr. Team. Sure it is.
That's the trailer, yeah. May I?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is my favorite fucking scene. I love this scene.
Which one?
This gentleman, do you want to watch it? It's so funny.
How are we gonna get in? Gentlemen's Club.
I'm not editing this out. If you want to watch this with us, it's Mr. Team Gentlemen's Club. It's a clip. I'm also not putting this in.
Hello, my good man. My boyles and I were in the neighborhood, and we thought to treat ourselves to a day of sport with other gentlemen. Hi-ho. Perhaps there will be bear baiting. I'm wearing a top hat. Gentlemen, gonna need to see some IDs. Well, of course. Yes, sir. Usual wallets. Oh, there we go. Made of diamonds. The Velcro will do. There we go. Okay. A library card.
They're all in high school.
ID.
Yeah.
And folded up tracing of a hammerhead shark. Y'all got any money?
I like how he's like engaging with them. You know, he's like being nice about it. He's like,
abreast with currency.
Seriously, money.
Go ahead.
I hear the mink is very good here.
Oh, the mink. I love mink.
God, you should have known.
England. But yeah, it's such a. What I love about that scene, it's like this guy is like seeing 3 high school students, and he's like, man, these kids are probably like alone. They probably don't get girls.
Oh, yeah,
all they want to see is some titties. And he's like, yeah, go see some titties, guys.
Oh, I thought it was like a gentleman club. You know,
like strippers.
No, I mean like golf and like just a retreat for men, cigars.
Wow, you would have done what they did, where they dressed like in top hats. That's hilarious.
Yeah, 100%.
You would have. No, it's a strip club, gentlemen's club.
That's so misleading. There's gentlemen's club. You gotta say like something about like stripping or like woman or like bar.
Well, I mean, this is just one scene for the movie. Like before this scene, they do talk about that.
Yeah, but also gentlemen's club, I think, should be removed as a name for sure.
I don't think they call it gentlemen's club. They don't put that in golf anymore. Gentlemen's club means strip club.
English is fucked up, man.
I don't know what they do in France.
We'd call it a strip club because we find English cool. That's the problem. And now I'm realizing English is not cool.
English is dumb.
It's so dumb.
I know people like correct my grammar. It's like, does it matter? You know, English is stupid, right? You know, English is just like dumb.
It is absolutely insane, like how different you talk from like different region.
Yeah,
in English.
It's
England English, Australian English,
and the other thing I hate too. It's like when someone like if you use the wrong there or your, it's like. You get it though, right?
You know what I mean.
You get it though, right? Like you put that together. You're not a child. Just like who cares? Who cares?
My biggest pet peeve is getting corrected when I text somebody. So like usually if I text someone and they correct me, I usually tend to not text anymore. Like I will
just drop them as a friend. Yeah. I get that. I get that so much. Because like it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
You knew what I said.
If I say like, hey, you want to go there, they're like, you meant this there. It's like, You're still going though, right? Like this, like
Never mind.
I hope you crash as you text it. I hope you crash along on the way.
It's just not worth it.
I want you to. I want to know if it's worth it. You'll be on they'll be on the hospital bed, you know.
You're just right beside
And then
them.
they write, was it worth it?
Was it worth it? I
Tell
bet you
me.
were fucking texting while driving.
Were you? Hmm?
Miss, I'm correct. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Was the typo worth it? Oh,
Okay,
now look, you can't walk. Ooh.
this better only have 59 views.
They usually get like 20.
Ah, damn it. That's too much already. That's strong. That's great.
But yeah, Mr. Team's one of my favorite movies.
Right. Mystery Team. Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies, but that movie too, it's like these small group of people, they wrote a script, but like that movie, it just looks like a dumb sketch. But the difference between what they did, they care about the characters. Like if you listen to the director's commentary, they talk about the characters and like what makes sense for them.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of movies nowadays, they don't do that. They're just like shoehorn in like whatever they want because like it makes sense for like the stories or like they need them to do this for the story. But like that's not writing a script. Like when you're writing a script or a story, the characters have to move around the plot. The plot can't move around the characters.
Definitely
right?
not.
Because like the characters need to change for the plot. Like you need to write around that. You can't just
They have to grow. They can't be like the same. And it's just like every movement they're making should make sense for them. And the plot should be aligned with.
Yeah, exactly. Like there should be like in the beginning of your story, there should be an end goal.
Yeah.
But how to get there, how the character, and then the main character should be like, oh, well, I want this. But then at the end, he should get something different because he learned that this is what he wanted. It's almost like he thinks he knows what he wants, but he gets what he needed. And then he learned what like he needed, you know?
So he becomes Batman. Is that what it's at?
Basically.
Basically. No, that's true. That's exactly it though. Like I find that, or it doesn't have to be like something he learns, but the character that started at the start of the movie should not be the same that you get at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
That's definitely the rule of thumbs. I definitely, but also like the point I was going to say is like, I find like we're forgetting that like quality takes time.
Yeah,
And we're like in some full on like, oh, you got to bring that content every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
So it's like the quality is getting lost all the time now.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like I've had to take not a step back from making things, but I had to take a step back from like making things I didn't want to make because I got into this like almost machine of just like doing the flail and doing podcasts and like making like little tiny like little videos and on actual like films. And so it like it started to bother me and hinder me, but like I felt like I couldn't stop because like the other things were doing better than my film. So I'm like, well, why would I do films? It's like, because you're a filmmaker? Like, no, you have to.
Want to do films.
Yeah, just like stop. It's okay. Like take a break from editing the flail. Like it's getting 17 views. Like
But I get that though. Like,
like your channel's not making anybody. Like calm down. You know, I don't like really tell myself like just make what you want to make. You know, and so I made 2 films and I was happy with them. I was like, damn, that's cool. Not like long films. Like one's like 6 minutes. The other films I think like 2 minutes. So it's not long ones, but they're fun to make, and I enjoyed the in-depthness of it rather than making like dumb TikToks because like it's trending right now. My TikToks are only getting like 200 views. Fuck my life.
that's it's TikTok, but TikTok is pretty useful in our careers. I think.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah.
It's really odd, but I guess good in a way because it opens doors quicker.
Have you watched a film I made? It doesn't matter if you haven't, but like, have you watched this film I made called Olive Oil?
Olive oil.
No.
Yeah, it's the one where you slurp that down.
Yeah.
You showed it to me.
Oh yeah. Well, I pumped it out. So like that's basically the same thing. It's like about a guy who like he has to do this content because he's trapped in it now because it's the only content that does well. But the only thing people want him to see is like olive oil. Like they're obsessed with watching him drink olive oil. So like I thought that was fun and like yeah. What's your favorite movie, by the way?
Ooh. Catch Me If You Can.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's like the first movie I ever watched.
Nice.
And it took me up. I said that's like my number 1 movie in my heart. but like in my heart of like cinematography and like how I like a movie.
Storytelling's really good.
Storytelling is great. Like Cash
and you feel bad for like Leonardo DiCaprio's character.
You do, although he's the bad guy, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah,
and it's like,
but you want him to win.
You do.
You're like, fuck the government.
Yeah, fuck him. I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking get it. Go get your life, man.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the ladies though, because like every time he kind of reinvent his life, and I'm like, okay, but like every woman are taking the worst of this every time, man. You're hurting them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that movie for sure.
No, Catch Me If You Can is really good. Yeah, mine would be Mystery Team, Superbad, Whiplash.
Ooh.
What's the other one? Birdman. And I guess like I watch it every year. So like Full Metal Alchemist, that's another one I really love. Yeah. Like I religiously watch that every year.
Dang. That's good. You actually made me want to rewatch it last time.
It was really good. It's fucking amazing.
It's so good. Like the story is so strong. It's filled up. What's one that I have actually rewatched? Like I definitely have rewatched a couple of anime.
Have you watched Death Note?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was like one of my first.
Yeah, right? It's really good.
Not even actually my first, but like this, it's been done, rewatched a couple times. That and actually right now I'm like watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Actually, that's what I just
Is it good?
into. It's all right. You know, it's like now that I've watched like so many animes, there's not that many animes. That,
Are you a weeaboo?
I definitely had my time as a weeaboo. I feel like I didn't go crazy though.
I mean, I guess I have an anime tattoo, but like, I don't think people would know it was an anime. I think people just think it was tribal.
Only the ones that know would know.
Yeah.
But also, I knew and I didn't fully catch it myself. Like I watched Alchemist, like I watched it, and I didn't catch that, and I was like, oh fuck. But once you explained it to me, I was like, oh man,
this
is insane.
Look at that dog.
Cool.
Do you like dogs or cats?
Ooh, I like dogs, but I love I wish a cat was a little bit more like a dog, but I like the cats for what they are. Like a cat will not you don't need to be with them all the time. And
you can treat your cat like a dog though.
No, it depends on the cat. It depends on the cat because every cat has their own personality. That's the one problem.
I force treat my cat like a dog.
You force treat your cat hates you.
No.
That's exactly.
So I father 2 cats.
Okay.
One's named Maleficent, and she's the sweetest. She lets you do whatever you want. Like you can grab her and shake her. It's fine. But I have this other cat named Boots, and he's fucking vicious.
There we go.
But here's the thing. He lets me and his mother, my baby mama. I like talking like that. But he lets me and his mom, my ex, because we co-parent this animal.
This sounds healthy.
Yeah. And we co-parent and we are the only people that are allowed to pick him up.
Oh.
So we're allowed to do whatever we want to him, but everyone else he doesn't like. Oh. Here's the thing. He likes them and he won't attack people, but if you get too close to him, to his space, he will fight back.
Oh.
And if you stare at him for too long, he will take that as you want to fight and he will attack you later.
What?
In the day. Yeah.
Later in the day, he's just holding on?
I always tell people when they come in, they're like, oh, Boots is so cute. Look at him. I'm like, don't stare at him too long. What? He's like, what? I'm like, don't stop looking at him. And they'll look at him stop looking at the cat. Don't look with. They're like, are you serious? That Boots will come towards him. Boots, don't Boots. So and I'll stop him.
That is so messed up. That's a vicious cat.
Yeah.
Wow.
But with me, he lets me pick him up and I can shake him. And he lets me give him belly rubs and gives me kisses and stuff like that. He's very cute. And he has but here's the thing, he has social separation issues. So if I'm not in the same room as him, he'll come follow me all day.
Oh wow.
And but the thing is
that though.
He is very welcoming. So when you are just when he can trust you and he's comfortable around you, then you're his people and he'll love you forever. Okay. But if you don't respect his boundaries and you don't have that trust with him, he will not like you as a person. He won't like you.
See, they're sensitive. Cats are sensitive.
Yeah. Dogs will just
I don't care. Yeah. You know, they'll be let me just lick you. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
So I like that, but I also don't like the amount of attention you have to give to a dog.
Yeah, I'm more of a cat person just because I don't want to give a lot. I don't have enough time to give attention to like dogs and stuff. Like even Boots is a lot because like he has like
Has
separation
cases and
He's-
also
he's-
police behind him all the time because he's murdering motherfuckers.
he's on the run all the time. It's not his fault though. He's traumatized. Me and his mother traumatized.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That, see, you're treating him like a dog. That's the problem.
He likes that. He loves when like I pet him. Like I do this thing where like he like he goes on my leg, like cuddles on it, you know, like when cat caresses it. And I do this thing where like I'll pat his belly, like as he walks like a dog, like I'm like, good boy. And I'll like slap it. And then he's like, and he'll start purring. They'll like go on his like he'll show me his belly for like rubs. And then like I'll rub it. I'm like, good boy, you're such a big boy, Bootsy. And I'll touch him like that, and he'd be like, meow. And then he likes it. He likes it. But like no one else can do that.
Oh, okay.
They will kill him. I mean, he will kill them. You know what I mean? Because like I've tried, like I've held him and he's fine. But like I've tried to like people are like, oh, can I hold him? Like maybe. And like and then he like fucking like he's like Rawr! And like he runs away.
See, like my brother had a cat, like his name is Boxer, and he follows that name because that cat. I chased him once just because I was a kid, and I was like, I'm gonna treat him like a dog. He didn't fucking like it, and I think like since then he was like, I hate you forever. I had a moment. We had one moment. It was really cute. We're on the couch watching a movie.
Yeah.
And for the first time, he was like, I'm gonna snuggle up beside you.
Oh,
and I was
nice.
like, oh, that's freaking cute. And I'm petting him. We're having a great time. And at one point, he just switches up on me and attacks me from the couch. Like we were just.
You can't trust him.
I can't trust the cat. I can't trust that cat. That cat is
Was he cute though?
so cute.
Oh,
Beautiful
that's
cat.
nice. I
He's
like that.
whatever the freak
What color is he?
brown and black.
Oh, okay.
Some Egyptian type cat. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I have no idea then. I don't know the cat types.
I
I'm obsessed with cats, but I don't know the types. Yeah, because like there's types of cats, right?
Yeah. It's just like dogs.
Yeah,
I know a lot more dog types than
because they sound normal. Like a German Shepherd is like, that's an actual name.
To be honest, it's just regions also.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
it.
It's just, if you know
Yeah,
countries, you'll be
Exactly.
Like,
But I love Boots. I do anything for him except stay with his mom. But like, I love him.
oh. That's funny though, because I guess you guys got the cats together at the same
Yeah. She brought the cat when we were together,
Oh, she
and
brought
then
it.
she brought him, and then like I don't know, we took care of him together, and so like when we broke up, and then she didn't have a place at the time. She was like really worried about it because we broke up and she's worried about like finding a place. So I was like, well, you can just stay here. Just don't pay rent. Like, don't worry about bills. I'll pay for you for a few months so you save up money. And then like we did that. And then we just took care of Boots. And then when she moved out, she's like, will you still help me take care of Boots? I'm like, of course, yeah. So like, I don't ever really see him unless she is on vacation. So like, she'll like go to Cuba to be with her fiance because she married some dude from Cuba. His problem now, am I right? And so it'd be funny if she's one of the viewers and she calls me. I'm like, what? She's like, why would you say that? I'm like, because it's true. How is my son? So when she goes to on vacation and like she needs to leave, I will take care of Boots.
Okay.
He'll come to me, come to my place. I'll hang out with him, and he's fine.
Okay.
Right? I'll always take care of him because I love him. And like overall, like her and I had issues. But I don't believe in like taking that out on the cat. Like her and I don't love each other, and like together we are a terrible couple.
Right.
You know, like she is a piece of. Just kidding.
This goes on the list. No, but
she. I mean, we're not good together. But like that's I shouldn't.
it's minus and minus. Not
Yeah.
to be.
It's
not
it
energetic.
doesn't mean anything about the cat. Like the cat didn't do anything.
Yeah.
She should not have a home. And I hated that because like we broke up, but like she still lived in my place for like months.
Yeah, that's
like
interesting.
5-6 months, and she didn't pay any rent. She didn't pay rent. I didn't make her pay rent. Didn't make her pay food.
and you didn't get petty.
No, because like it's like I don't know. We've been through so much. It's like that we just were. It was mutual breakup. She's like, I think we should break up because like I'm not in love with you. I'm like, yeah, I get that. We haven't been doing good. Like da da da. So it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing is, it's like people were like, oh man, I would never do that with my ex. Like her and I, like we don't even talk to each other. I couldn't fucking imagine doing that with her. It's like it sounds like you're a shitty person.
It sounds
like
like
you're
a bad breakup.
yeah.
You know,
It's
like
not,
you can have a good breakup.
Yeah.
There's good breakups out there.
but the thing is, it's like she's a human being, and like, why would I just throw her out on the street with my son? That's the other thing. Then why would I throw her out on like fucking Jasper Ave?
No.
with my son. She's gonna sell my son for crack. Like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? You know, I want this fucking shitty. So who cares?
No, I would understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got time with my boots.
And you got extra time with your boots. That's the way to see it. I like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Blocking with you today was really fun, by the way, on set. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you, dude. You actually like brought that to life. It's funny because like when we were working on the script and you were like, oh yeah, like what's your shot list? And I was like, I did not think that far ahead. And you just like brought it right to life. And I was like,
yeah.
Sweet.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I've been working by myself for a while, so like those are thoughts. I think it comes with like doing something over and over again, because like those are the main things I think about now in a film. It's like the logistics of like, well, what shots do I need? What do I need? What's the lighting? What's the audio? What's the sound? Because like I've had to ask myself that so many times on set, where it's like, well, what do I need? I need this. Okay, cool. Well, let's write it down because I don't want to forget. So it's just like I've gotten used to that, like just like, you know, being fast about it. Like, what do you need?
Yeah, that's impressive. That's nice. Like I'm learning actually quite a lot. Right
oh,
now.
cool. That's cool. I'm happy because like this whole road trip's kind of meant to be a thing of like networking and meeting people and like filming and stuff like that. So it's nice filming with someone else, because like filming by yourself can be very lonely.
I mean, shit, yeah. Like that's kind of the nice part about acting. You get to do it with other people.
Yeah, because like creating your own thing's fun, but like at some point in time the cameras turn off. And like you look around, there's no one around you. Because like I remember I would film Yo Word Sick, and I think I've told you about this, but like Yo Word Sick was this small thing that I did in the hotel room where like I cloned myself 3 times.
Oh yeah,
and all these clones would like talk to each other.
Oh god, you got crazy.
Yeah, and they look great, and the cloning was like
it came out really clean. I was pretty impressed.
Thanks. But yeah, the cloning went great. It was a lot of fun to do, but it's like lonely because like I'm like standing in a room by myself talking to like a wall, and then I'm like cut, and then I walk over there where I was looking. Then I do.
Who you saying cut to?
I don't know. It makes me feel better. it makes me feel better about being alone.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah. So like I would go to the wall and I'd say action, and I would say like cut, and it'd be so lonely. You're just like looking at like walls. It's like, man, this is boring. You know?
Could be.
Yeah. Right.
No, during lockdown, that's when I really started like really pushing to like start making.
Yeah.
And that was my first time really trying to make something. And I remember I tried to do some fucking like, I don't even understand what was the point of what I was making. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do like me skating down my not hallway, but like my driveway.
Yeah.
And then also like me looking down the windows, just showing how bored I am. Like it was supposed to be a film showing how bored I am in COVID. It was trash, disgusting.
I mean, it's cool that you made something.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, it was the expression.
Rolling,
yeah.
And I was like, cool, awesome. Now I'm like,
during COVID, I made a video a day.
Oh wow.
For like 70 days.
Damn. That is.
At some point in time, I ran out of ideas. It got to the point where like I made this like skit of like me. I was like shaving, you know, like grooming myself, right? And then it was basically like I cut off my penis.
Oh.
Right? But then like what I did was like I drew a face on my finger. Oh. And then like I like made a whole story of like the finger, like because okay, what happened was what did happen? Okay, so
I'm
like
so scared right now.
So like basically the storyline is like the ambulance took me away, like the body away, but then like the finger, the penis or whatever, like had to find the body. They had to like traverse over the city to find the body because like it didn't want to get left behind.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then it cuts to like Pixar, Disney, be like, we'll take it. Yeah, that sounds fun. You know, like it turns out like it was like a pitch to a Disney movie, right?
They would not take that. You're like, no, we're not taking that dig here.
But yeah, it got to that point, and after that, I was like, man, I'm running out of ideas. But like, just making things was like a lot of fun.
It also makes time go by a lot easier, I find.
Yeah.
Like I have the problem of like sitting. I can't do that. So I like need something creative to happen.
Yeah. Did you know that I just found this out, but game music helps you focus.
Game music?
Yeah, like video game soundtracks. They're designed to keep you going. Like when you're playing a game, if you hear music, you just keep going.
That's
you know, you do it over and over again. So like when I'm writing, or like doing Photoshop, I'll listen to video game music and it just keeps me focused.
That's super cool. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna
Yeah.
write it down.
It's a good way. It's a good way. What's the first thing you made, like as a film? Like, was that what was it?
That was something. But I've actually filmed a film, like a full script.
How many
before.
pages?
I want to say probably like 5 pages.
Nice. So like a
Not
short
crazy.
film,
It
like
was
like
short,
6
short.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like filmed it, and at that point, I was still on that Lenovo super old computer.
Oh
laptop,
shit! Yeah.
And running Premiere that would just crash it every 30 minutes. So it would take me.
Did you have to save a lot, or did you?
Oh yeah, like I had to save. I just had to put files down. That was it. Just that was already an issue.
Yeah.
But that one I absolutely ruined because I did not think about sound. I did not think about the realisticness of the shots. I had like cool shots. Really, at that point, all I wanted to do was really kind of like hold the camera.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, I find that like every project that I make is really next up on like what I actually want to do. Because like that first one was more about me wanting to use a camera. And then I made a second one. Then I had an idea of a podcast / vlog.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, which was really for me to just getting into editing. Because then I edited it together and I was like, this is disgusting. We're not putting this out.
Yeah.
So that got like all binned. I just binned it all. It's like, not putting this out. And then I moved on to like really making this skit in a way. And that's kind of how I got into like making the promotional videos for like Comedy Vinyl.
Cool. Yeah.
And that gave me the practice of like writing a script and like, putting it down together and then just like working with somebody.
What's your favorite thing about film? Like what's your whoa, I could do this forever?
Ooh.
Mine's editing. I love editing.
Yeah, you spend 6 hours editing in a day.
Yesterday was 8.
That sounds scary to me. Like I don't think I could do that.
Like it's not straight editing. It's like I edit for like 4 hours and like I go outside.
Yeah.
And I stretch my legs. I listen to some music and then I go back to it. Or like I'll edit for like another 4 hours or like 2 hours or something. And then like if I really can't do it, I'll like turn on a video game on my other computer and then I'll start like playing. And then when I die and I'm waiting for it to load, I like go back to editing, go play a game, back to editing, go back to editing.
That's how I go about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like sitting down straight editing, I'm like, I can't do that. I feel restricted. I need like a little like flow in a way, but then I'll get to it eventually. And I need to feel
that's why back in Edmonton in my like office, I have my dip bars and my chin up bars. So like when I'm editing, I can stand up, do some chin ups, go back, do. It's nice.
Get the body. Yeah, I get that. I don't know what's my favorite.
Oh man, what? Oh, I could bench 205 pounds. You just asked me. He just asked me. He just asked me that. I didn't just say that.
Nobody asked how much you can bench. That's crazy. 205.
I can curl 45.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
Curling 45 sets or just one rep?
What? No, I can do 3 of 15. Like 3 sets
reps,
of 15.
3 sets of 15 reps.
Of 45s.
Of 45?
And 205.
205.
Yeah, my number is 708.
I'm currently in Vancouver. But like I'm still like kind of checking every side of camera still. Of like film because like I do acting.
Yeah.
And then I've always been interested in directing.
I think you'd be a good director because like today when we were working on your set, you seemed very like almost. I don't want to say you didn't know if what's a good word. It's almost like fluid. Like you seemed like being around you on set today. It felt like I knew you were the director and like we were hanging out and we were making something for you, but it didn't feel that way.
Oh yeah.
Which is great. As like that's a great thing for a director because like I think the moment you go get on set and like that's your boss, that takes away from like the vision of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like working with you is nice because like it didn't feel like I was working with you or for you. It felt like I was working with you, which was nice, you know? Yeah. You brought that like vibe out, which is cool.
Like it's a collaborative. That's the cool thing about film. Like I find like every set that I've been in so far, like the last set I was on was like Dallas Sour, by example. We were doing a commercial, but I found like he was impressive because like his team was fucking strong.
Yeah,
like the sound guy was like on his shit. I could see that wardrobe was like working on their stuff, and then like everybody that was like on camera scripts, everybody
That's cool.
was like on it.
Yeah. That's cool. I want that kind of experience. I've always wanted that.
You know, and I was like, wow, like, and this guy's just kind of also running around. And I'm like, everybody is sweating, but I love the vibe they had in between them was like, we know, which is
I love that shit. I love that stuff so much. Like, but I think that's like what you do in film. You like kind of create your own people you can work with long term.
For sure.
Because like Martin Scorsese, like she's my favorite editor. Her name's Thelma. I can't believe I just said she's my favorite editor and I'm fucking up her name. What's her name? It's fine. I'll just, during this part, I will just talk about how much I could bench. Scorsese. Martin Scorsese. Yeah. Scorsese's. Who's his editor? Like, my thing's just aliens.
Aliens? Oh, right. Would you hang out with an alien? I feel like you would, without a
of course.
No questions. Yeah, of course you would.
I know it's Thelma. Yeah, Thelma Schoonmaker.
Thelma Schoonmaker.
Mm-hmm. She's my favorite. She's my number one editor. I love her stuff.
That's actually awesome. She has a maker in her last name.
Yeah, but also like she has edited like every movie for Martin Scorsese. Isn't that crazy? And like think about like if you think about Martin Scorsese and like his movies, because you have that like stigma, I mean, which is true. You have that thing like a lot of Hollywood. It's like meant for men, you know. It's written for men. It's made by men. But you had like Thelma Schoonmaker that was like making movies that were for men, but like it was edited by a woman. Like she edited Wolf of Wall Street, which is a man. Like it's a movie about a man in a man's world, but like she edited that. Then she won an Oscar for it. Like that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Right? She's really good.
That's actually impressive.
Yeah, she's really fucking good. She edited The Irishman.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
because that was Scorsese.
She edits like everything. I think she edited Taxi Driver. I'm pretty sure. I have to look that up now because it's gonna bother me.
That's impressive. I mean, like, that's good. And I feel like a woman would have like a different eye than what we would have of ourselves also. So it's like, of course, that makes sense.
Thelma Schoonmaker, yeah, she edited Taxi Driver.
Hell yeah.
Which is about like a man. Because like the thing is, it's like a movie being made. The movie really gets made in the editing bay. Like the movie gets produced by the director with the cameras and yada yada.
Collected.
Yeah, collect. That's a great word for it. Collected. But overall, like the editing is what creates the movie. You know, like that's what makes the movie. And like it's really cool. Like Taxi Driver, that's not a movie for women and about women. It's a movie like, kind of like predatorizing women. I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen Taxi Driver?
I've seen it. Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, so like,
but it's like really
that guy's like
side of the man.
100%. It's about a man's ego, you know, and like women are like being objectified, but like she edited that, which is it's cool.
That is impressive, and that also is from the '76. Was that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
something like that. Yeah, she's been doing it a lot, and like that's fucking sick. She's my favorite. So I should remember her name though. I know it's Thelma Schoonmaker. I think the problem is I hear Schoonmaker and I think it sounds fake. So I'm like,
it does.
and I'm like, that sounds bad if I say Schoonmaker. That sounds
and
almost,
it's not right.
Yeah. Someone would be like stupid, like what's our fucking name? Like,
Shoemaker? Yeah, okay. Who the fuck has maker in the last
Yeah,
name?
don't be an idiot. Yeah. But no, she's one of my favorite editors. But yeah.
No, that is.
But yeah, like you were saying with that guy, like he must have cultivated that over years of people he likes to work with. He's like, I want you on my set, I want you, da da da.
It makes sense.
Like that, yeah.
Like it felt like that was really the vibe. And I've worked with another, like that's the cool thing. Like I was on a short film where I was an actor on.
Cool.
And it was directed by Yaw, and that guy is absolutely crazy though.
Yeah.
It's just like he's actually probably a little crazy, but I love that though. Because his team is also really impressive. Like he has so his DP was amazing. He had amazing freaking shots and also like capabilities, and like his team of like wardrobe. Again, every time I find that it's like when the people that are just in his environment were like awesome. I fully lost the point now of what the fuck I was gonna say. But I was acting in there, and acting is fun. Acting is like super fun. I love it. But also creating something is fun. And now I've like fallen in love with script writing.
Cool.
Like it's like actually a thing. like remaking it also. Like I'm working in this new script also that I haven't showed you yet. It's really funny. But it's awesome because now I'm like kind of like bugging all my friends and like checking like.
Oh yeah, you have
ideas.
to. You have to.
Yeah, it's
have you ever read the book Killed the Cat?
no.
That's a book about screenwriting, but like it's really cool because they teach you. I'm reading it right now, but they teach you kind of like the basics of like how to what you need to sell your script, basically, and like what you should be following, things like that. Because like when you pitch ideas, the first thing people tell you or ask you, it's like, well, what's it about? And you have to say it in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So you have to know what your story's about. If you can't, then you have to rewrite your script. And so he teaches you like how to do that.
Actually,
Don't Save a Cat.
Really good advice that I've found was actually like your story should always not say and then. It actually should say
That makes sense.
Because
like you're,
therefore.
yeah, because like you're talking about like the circle, right?
Yeah, like from point to point, every beat basically in the scene, it shouldn't like be and then this happened and then it should be like this happened, therefore this happened. And also
now this is happening.
This is happening now. Have you ever seen the movie Bullet Train? I started it, could not finish. I'm
really?
So sorry.
Oh my god, they do that so well though.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, well, because like the movie itself, it's very like because it's based on like a manga, but the movie itself, it's very like, well, this happens because of this, and then this has to get fixed. Oh wait, this happened because you fixed that, and so it all comes together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was just slow at the start. Okay, to be honest with you, I was on the date. That was a movie we were gonna watch, and then at that time, because it came out kind of at the same time as Not Get Out, but Nope.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've seen Nope already like twice at that point.
I didn't watch Nope.
You didn't watch Nope?
No.
Why didn't you watch Nope?
I want to say it, but I have to edit the podcast.
You racist, man? You don't like black people?
I know. I like black people. They're fine. They're cool.
Okay. Oh, so fair. So fair. But anyway, the movie was. I love it.
No one will believe you.
You know what? He said it. He said he doesn't like black people. I just let you know. He said it real quietly. But anyway.
It'd be funny if like this is the one that goes viral.
Oh, God. Oh, God. This would be horrible.
You haven't said anything bad.
I haven't said anything wrong. I don't think so. I think I'm so far so good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine. We're all fine.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
We're at do.
You know what's the worst thing people do when like something comes up? It's the worst thing people do is like talk about it. I've watched a lot of like Sunny
in Philadelphia.
No. It's Sunny. It's a documentary YouTube channel where it's like Sunny D or something like that.
Yeah, Sunny D.
Yeah, something like that. And like he talks about like the fall of YouTubers and like people with controversies, and he's like always talking about like the worst thing they do is after the apology, they keep going back
to their apologies.
They keep going back to try to defend what they did.
Oh.
Because people will latch onto that, and people will like fight back because they want to be right. So like the worst thing you could do is like when you're in a controversial like predicament or whatever is you say what you want to say, like you say this is why, sorry, and then you leave it alone. You don't talk about it because then that's stoking the flames, right? Because then more people will talk about it. It gets more and more and more and more. It kind of makes sense because it's an algorithm, right? Like if you're a big star and you have something happen and then like you keep talking about it because like it's already a hot trendy topic, the algorithm will like make it more bigger and more people like go in. But like if you just like murder someone and then they find out about it, just don't talk about it.
Don't talk.
Yeah, don't talk about
Got
it.
it. Got it.
Yeah.
I've not murdered anyone.
I've never murdered anyone either.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not talk.
What were we talking about before though? Movies.
Movie spots that I like in a movie. Screenwriting.
Oh yeah, screenwriting. We're talking about books and stuff like that.
Books.
Yeah. Then you said that racist comment.
Right. Nope. So yeah, I was on a date. I was supposed to watch Bullet Train, and we're inside sitting watching Bullet Train. I see whatchamacallit, Mr. Super Handsome, That's how I'm calling him.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Thank you. And just dope ass actor that I was actually really excited to see him because he was also in another movie with Jordan Peele. He was in Get Out.
Brad Pitt?
No, not Brad Pitt. Fuck, dude.
I was like, what?
The guy that was in the train with Brad Pitt. The black guy. I know you don't think about black people.
Wait. Wait.
I'm gonna look up. He's also a stand-up comedian. It's funny, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got this.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wait. So the guy, you mean the big guy?
Yeah, well, okay. He's just round guy. Okay.
No, but come on, the big guy, right?
Okay,
the big guy?
The big guy.
He's also in Donald Glover's show, right?
Yeah, he's also in Donald Glover's show.
I want you to know he's not in Get Out.
He is in Get Out.
No, he's not the main character. You think he's the main character, right?
Not the main character.
Which guy do you think?
He's not Daniel Kaluuya.
He's the side guy?
He's a security guy.
He's not that guy. You're being racist.
Oh, I'm not being racist.
Look it up. Oh my god. You're being racist, man. Look it up.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is about to get bad. Lil Rel Howery. Yeah.
That guy is not in...
He's not Bullet Train?
No, look up Bullet Train now.
Well, I could just look him up and be like, what did you do?
But I want you to see the guy from Bullet Train.
I thought that was who I thought I saw.
Why? Because they're both black?
Yo. Hold up. Okay, well, they're not even showing the black people.
Oh, they're being
so
racist.
savage.
Oh my god, look.
Oh, shit.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Looks like your pass has been revoked.
That's funny, though. They still had two more people from Donald Glover's show, though. That's awesome.
That's probably what got you confused, honestly.
Zazie Beetz is awesome.
Yeah.
She wasn't Donald Glover. I recognize that fucking face.
No, she's Donald Glover's girlfriend.
Yeah.
That was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm like really good at knowing where actors are from. I'm just bad with names.
Fair.
Like
I'm really bad.
Yeah, I'm really good at being like, oh, that guy's from this thing. And like, I'm really good at that.
But I could have sworn. Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, man, they look alike, so.
They do look alike, do they?
No, I was being racist.
No.
I was being racist.
You are, I guess. Oh, man, I was being racist too now towards my own people. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, if I ever meet these people one day, actually, you know what? I won't even talk about it. It's fine. We're going to move on so then it doesn't happen.
Yeah, Bullet Train does that really well. It's a fucking phenomenal movie of like consequences and actions, but like everything that happens in that movie, I will hope you watch it, but like everything that happens in the movie, at the end of it, everything has a kind of ending, which is nice. Okay. Like you feel full, you know? Because like you ever watch a movie where like it's kind of like that rule, Chekhov's gun.
Chekhov's gun?
Yeah, so like if you show a scene, if you show a gun in one scene, by the next scene or the end of the movie, that gun has to go off. That's Chekhov's gun.
Why does it have to go off?
It's called payoffs. So it's if you heard that term, it's like a payoff in a movie where someone like it's like in an Avengers movie, right? The Infinity War, you've seen that, right?
Yeah.
So like if they didn't have that big battle in the end, that would have sucked because like it's a big payoff, right?
Oh, right. Well, they made like what, 14, 16 movies? I don't know.
Yeah, but
That
I mean, but that's the thing though. But you didn't show a big climactic like fight.
Yeah.
Like if it was like the Civil War fight in the airport, that would have sucked.
Oh yeah.
Right?
No.
So it had to be a big payoff. So Chekhov's gun, like you saw everything that they hinted at throughout the other movies. You know, you
got
saw
half of the population gone.
You saw the Hulk punching like a big ship. You saw Iron Man and Ironheart like fighting together. You saw the Guardians of the Galaxy like back at it. You saw all these like tiny little things. You saw
Spider-Man leaving and you're like, what's happening?
Yeah. And you saw Captain America wielding the Thor's hammer because in like the two movies before that, you saw him like almost wiggle it. Like you saw all these things like coming to fruition, right? So like those are payoffs.
Yeah.
So like Bullet Train does a really good job of like giving you like tiny little bits of like, oh, that's cool. And at the very end, they pay it all off. So you're like, you feel so involved. You're like, yes, thank you. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
Right? It's called Chekhov's gun.
Okay. So it's a satisfying end.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
It's like if you've seen Once Upon a Time.
In Hollywood?
Yeah, so do you remember in one scene, what's his face? Leonardo DiCaprio is like shooting a flamethrower. And he shoots it in the middle. He's like, I don't know if this thing's working.
And
it's kind of yeah. But at the end of the movie, he kills everyone with that flamethrower because that's Chekhov's gun.
Yeah.
You see him with the flamethrower, so your brain's like, man, like
no, because to be honest, that movie there was so much different shit happening at the same time that I had completely forgotten about that flamethrower.
Yeah.
Until it came back in.
And you're like, oh, the flamethrower.
Oh my fucking god! And it's all
but like that excitement comes from you seeing the flamethrower first because like you're like, oh man, I hope he uses that.
That's
true.
You
know what I mean?
It left dormant, and then they like really erased.
Yeah, that's Chekhov's gun. So you want a big like boom, and like that's a really good Chekhov's gun because like during the movie you forget it's a Quentin Tarantino movie until the very end.
True.
Right, because like it's very like it's more calm than any movie he's ever made. Yeah, because usually like someone like gets their dick cut off in like the first 30 seconds.
Blood is going to be around. Like, usually it's
like watching it. I forgot that it was a Quentin Tarantino movie. I thought it was Wes Anderson for a sec. I was like, fuck, man, nothing's happened like a very long time.
Oh man, I'm just out here hanging out.
Yeah, but then at the end, like flames were.
Yeah, no, and I guess that's kind of like a Parasite in a way. Like
I haven't watched that one.
Oh,
and that's because I'm racist.
Okay, that's okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I accept all kinds of people.
Nice.
But that one, it's funny because I was watching it with a friend, and then I was watching it, and I got told that it was a horror movie, well, like a thriller. And I was watching the whole thing, and I'm like, this is kind of like funny, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like kind of funny the whole time. And the last 10 minutes, my jaw was just dropped.
Oh, really?
For the whole last 10 minutes. I was just like shocked. With what was happening. And I was like, whoa, okay, got it. Like I was mad. I was happy. I felt a lot in 10 minutes.
That's cool.
I never felt that much in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
I'm impressed you haven't. Honestly, I watched it for the first time.
I've seen it a lot like on Netflix and stuff. I just haven't had like, do I really want to watch a 2-hour-long movie about this? Like,
But that's the thing. A lot of movies, like I was gonna go watch Oppenheimer also.
That's another one.
3 hours.
Yeah, but here's
3 hours.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I didn't want to watch Oppenheimer because like, I don't want to watch 3 hours of a bomb being made, and I don't care if it's historic. Like I don't care. Because like coming out of it, what am I gonna learn? Oh yeah, I already knew that.
I mean, yeah, but how much did you know about it?
I knew that we bombed Hiroshima with it.
Yeah.
Like,
don't know how it got made. Don't know if people were like, don't do it.
But I've never wanted to learn how it got made. Do you know what I mean? Like,
don't you want to know how the sausage get made though?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm never gonna be like here's the thing. Like, okay, so I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to the Barbie movie. I want to see that because it's a really I've seen like tiny little snippets, and what I can get from that movie. It's a movie about there's perspective of growth in love from a man and woman's side. That's what I'm getting. And that you will use every day, right? Like you'll watch that and like as a man who has been hurt by women before, like in a romantic way, Anna. And so
shut up.
And so I have been hurt in a way, and like I'm assuming Ken gets his heart broken by Barbie.
Yo, Ken, it's gonna be all right, man. You know, they don't deserve us. They don't deserve us.
But yeah, I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. And so that being said, I've been Ken before, but at the same time, it's like it's gonna be interesting seeing a woman's perspective of that. Because like I've already brought it up, but like talking about my ex and like she broke my heart, we're still best friends, but it's like and being best friends with her now for like 2 years, I've had to like really dive into like why we broke up, like why she hurt me, why'd she do the things she did, why'd she break my fucking heart. But
why you do that?
But it's funny if she's one of the people always said like, you bring her up on the podcast, like aren't you scared of her to like here's like no, I'll call her a dumb bitch to her face. Damn. I say it all the time.
Okay.
You think I won't? I want her to hear this.
Hey, I mean, hey man, you do.
I want her to text me and be like, hey, you called me a dumb bitch on your podcast. And I'd be like, well, don't be one. LOL. And then send.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Damn. I don't know if I'm intrigued by you guys' relationship. It's a good.
No,
it's goodly entertaining.
She's too busy. She's not gonna listen to these podcasts. But anyways, like I've had to really dwell and think about how she felt about the breakup and how she was during the breakup and how hard it was for her to like get over my pain, right? And so I think the Barbie movie would really help me as like a man seeing a woman's perspective in love, right?
Yeah.
That was scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in love, you know what I mean? So like I think that would really help me for long-term life. Like that would be a beautiful movie to watch. But I'm never gonna be like, man, I want to nuke something, you know, I'm never going to care.
You never know when you need to get a bomb. But I am also interested. I'm going to go watch Barbie before Oppenheimer also.
Yeah.
But that's...
When are you going?
Friday.
What?
Yeah, Friday.
Cool. Are you going alone or are you going with someone? Or?
I'm going on a date.
Oh, yeah.
It was the only way that I could excuse myself to... Like, I don't know. Like, I actually, like, started as a kid watching movies alone. Like, I used to watch movies alone.
But you don't want to watch Barbie? Well, you wouldn't watch Barbie by yourself?
I felt weird about it.
Oh, okay.
I felt weird. Just a little weird. I was like, I could do it, but I was like, I feel like it's better to...
I would have asked to go, but you're going on a date.
I'm sorry. I asked my friends, they said no, because one of my friends went on the date also to go, and I don't think he would have went unless it was a date. And then I know the other one is just never... He got mad at me because he wanted to watch Oppenheimer on Friday. And I was like, I'm going to go watch Barbie. And he was like, what the fuck is that gay shit?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what? And he was like, no, man, that's not cool. I was like...
Barbie, it seems like a more than a Barbie's movie. Like, it seems like it's really cool.
Yeah, like...
I can't wait to see it.
I'm just interested with it because it's like so woman-led and pushed. So I'm kind of like, I want to know like what's going to happen here.
Well, yeah, the director, she's really, oh man, there's another female director.
Oh, isn't the director is the one that had the not web series, but she had an actual TV show. And she's black also. Nah, that's bad that I don't remember her name. I know.
Well, we know, I wouldn't know because we know how I feel.
Wow. Okay. All right. Who the fuck? Why is my screen going all pink right now? Because I looked up Barbie movie. That's awesome. Greta Gerwig. Oh, that's...
Oh, she's really dope, though. She's made some really good movies. There's this other female director that's really cool. She made Cocaine Bear.
Oh.
She made Pitch Perfect. One or two. You know the female news anchor in Pitch Perfect? Once you see her, I'll show you.
Oh, is she French?
No.
Why she made a French movie then?
Oh, I thought you meant the girl I'm talking about.
Oh, that's Little Woman. Never mind. Yeah, the girl wait, who are you talking about?
Oh, Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks. Oh, yeah, I know her. Definitely.
So she directed Cocaine Bear. She directed...
She did?
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
That's
crazy. She directed Cocaine Bear. She directed Pitch Perfect 1 and 2. She's making moves. There's a lot of like... Here's the thing I don't...
a lot of actors turn director for sure, yeah.
Well, here's the thing I don't like when... Okay, so I do agree that like in Hollywood there is a stigma. Oh, there is like a thing where like women get gatekeeped a lot. Like that is a thing that happens. And like women get like almost pigeonholed, you know?
Yeah.
And like a lot of things, you know? And like they're very objectified in movies.
Of course.
But I don't like when people say... well, just kidding. But I also don't like when people say that women aren't working in the Hollywood. It's like when you say things like that, you're taking away from the women that are. Like instead of saying, I think you should be bringing up the issues that women have in movies and in the industry. But at the same time, you should when people don't know about films, about women working in film, you should also be educating them on women already working in film, right? Like Elizabeth Banks. Or like even like there's other women too, like Tina Fey, Amy Poehler. Like they've all made movies. Like Mean Girls is fucking amazing.
One real strong hold for me.
Oh yeah, 100%. And like so like we should. I feel like saying like, well, women aren't working in movies. It's like no, there's like hundreds of thousands of real women working in movies today, but like they don't get recognized because of that that gatekeeping. Like we should be all at the same time we should be educating about like the problems women have in movies, but at the same time we should be also educating like already on like the women working in movies, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like
because like instead of making like a whole female cast of like Ocean's 11 or Ocean's like whatever that movie was,
Ocean shouldn't go on no more.
Yeah.
It
should be dead. It's like it's done.
Stop.
Jesus Christ.
Stop it.
And like the thing is, it's like we should be making. You should already be watching movies women are already making in that time frame. You know, we shouldn't be rewriting movies in general that are like dead. Like I don't care about the Ghostbusters.
Though, like if you have a good rewrite, yeah, fuck it, do it.
Yeah.
But like
Oppenheimer is technically a rewrite.
no, it's not a rewrite. If it's not rewriting, if you're just rewriting from a history book, and if they're doing that, that's a bad movie. I'm also just excited for Oppenheimer because I like the main actor in it because I was watching Peaky Blinders and that shit was.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Batman. He's a scarecrow.
Is he?
Yeah,
Shit, crazy.
he's scarecrow.
Actually, wow. I didn't even think about that.
No, that's where my head goes.
I think Peaky Blinders. That's really?
I've never seen Peaky Blinders.
You didn't watch Peaky Blinders, dog?
No.
I'm sorry. The way that came out. But
Like it's a cry.
yo, I'm not actually I understand because like it depends on
$5 pack.
No, I'm good.
Okay, thanks.
I got weed too.
Thanks, man.
$5 a gram.
Sorry, he said $5 a gram. I'm trying to think if that's a good deal or not. Because 3.5 is like 25. $5. 1, 2, 3, 15. Yo, that's a good deal he got. That's a good deal.
Is there a reason why it's a good deal though?
Yeah, because if you were to go to a government.
No. I mean, like, is it cheap for a reason?
Oh, I didn't think past that and that.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's just a good deal.
Yeah.
Just
It's kind of like
for what
buying
it is.
shoes that are cheap. It's like, is there a reason why these shoes are cheap?
Yo, I bought Shaq shoes before a tryout when I was in high school. I don't know if you ever knew, but Shaq has a sign as like his shoes out in Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
That's all there is for him. And I wore them first day. I was like new ball shoes. I felt smooth. I
Yeah.
wore them going to tryout. I slipped the whole tryout.
Did they break?
No, they didn't break. They didn't work. They weren't useful at all. I was slipping around. They didn't even feel like ball shoes.
But were
no
they
more.
cheap?
They were so cheap. They were like $35.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
was.
thing.
It was not worth it. And I learned from that moment on. You gotta spend that money.
Yeah, especially
that's
for like shoes, not really clothing, but like shoes, technology, like
Yeah.
a car, right? Because like I
Yeah.
find that some people they're like, oh well, you can just work on your car yourself. Like why pay the money? It's like because you might fuck it up.
But I kind of want to know how to like fix a few things on my car. Like right now, my car doesn't have a door handle on the passenger side
Mhm.
because I had locked my keys inside my car.
I did that.
Yeah, but I didn't break my window like a crazy man. I just-
I was on the side of the road. What do you want me to do? Look at that dog. What a cute.
Well, that's a good corgi. But instead, I was at work, so I called. There was a security guard in my workplace, and I was like, "Hey, man, I stuck my key in my car," and he was like, "Oh, I got you." And he like grabbed the coat hanger and like unwired it, and was like, "Okay, we're gonna go and like fix it up."
Yeah.
So he was like yanking. Also, I have to describe my security guard. He's like 6'4" and like massive.
Holy.
Massive, though.
Yeah.
Massive. And he just yanked off my car
Yeah.
door.
How much do you think you can bench?
More than 205.
You son of a bitch.
So he yanked it off and was like, "Oh, sorry," and never got the keys out either. So I still had to call and pay $100 to get my keys out
That sucks.
and also fix my damn car door.
Would you be mad if like you called the people to come get your keys and this guy was like there and he laid out all of his tools. You paid him $100 to come here. He laid out all of his tools and like you thought he was gonna like break in or something like that, like nicely. And from this toolkit, he grabs a hammer
Oh,
and then unlocks it on the inside. And then you're just looking at him like, I could have done that.
dude, my foot could have done that. I
Yeah.
didn't need that.
like, what do you, why?
What?
And then he's like, that'll be $200. Like, what do you mean?
What? That is going to cost me $200.
I'm
Which you
paying
just
you
did.
$200. That'd be a really good sketch.
That would be actually really good. That would. I'd
That'd be
give that. But anyway, so now I bought the car door. I bought it. I ordered it on Amazon like a year and a half ago. And I still haven't fixed my car.
Oh man, that's the thing too, right? Because like you get used to it. You get used to like whatever. I don't
use it.
Yeah,
to be
that's the
honest.
thing.
I drive on the driver's side.
That's
so
the thing. That's the thing. Because like right now I'm doing that flail series. I need a green screen, but like this wall in the hostel's green, so I just been using that.
Oh.
And like it's not the best, but it's like it works. And it's like, why would I set that green screen up? Why would I?
I don't,
At this
I don't
point,
know.
it's dumb.
I've been wanting to though. Like I I tried one time with my friend who's black at night. Where like it was 11 p.m. It was dark as hell, and some people walked past us, and I was like, you know what? From the look I'm getting, I feel like we should do this in a day. And since then, I never actually hit it again.
It's funny. Okay.
It just looked odd. It was fair.
Yeah. Sick, dude. This has been fun though.
I was
We've been talking for like an hour 30.
An hour and a half for sure.
Yeah.
That
Cool,
was
cool.
fun, bro.
It's been fun. I usually just say bye. So bye.
Bye.